Caruso was doing something else. And if I hadn't have read this, the genius here I can't get over, and I found it on page 111 in Edgar Herbert Chesery's The Voice of the Mind. This is what we read. The vowel shaping within the mouth-pharynx cavity must be considered in the light of a mold, into which, surging upwards from the laryngeal motor, the tonal stream pours, even as molten metal is poured into a mold. One cannot imagine a metal worker pouring the white-hot fluid indiscriminately onto the floor in order to cast a wheel, a crankshaft, a piston, an axle, a gear, anything that demands shape and function. The liquid must have a mold, a shape in which to settle. Similarly, the tonal fluid must find a well-prepared shape, mouth-pharynx cavity, into which it can readily flow and accommodate itself. Otherwise, the tonal product, vowel, will be nondescript and unintelligible. The hell with the tonal product. It's the concept that got my attention. The mold must be there before voice begins. So Caruso, what he does with that la, he goes to ba, but he doesn't close the joint. That cavity is on the inside. He springs to the ba. He has to close his mouth for s, the S of sa, and he springs that vowel open, and he defines what it means to talk the vowel in. After the sa, ba. He doesn't close that joint. La la ba sa pa da da la lo cha. Springs to that ha, and that vowel is set before tone begins. Lo cha lom. Doesn't close that joint. Lom ra. Blows the vowel off. La mia valo ta dal mio desira. If Caruso were just singing the vowels on that thing, this is what you have. I've neglected taking it in his key because that sa is on a G, and that G is modified with a little IR as in bird, and I don't even want to go there. But la la ba sa ba da da la lo cha lombra la mia valo ta dal mio desira. Oh dolce. I sing everything straight up. I wouldn't sing the way Caruso sing. It's rough on the voice because he spreads the base of the throat with that ah, and that's rough. I sang everything. La la ba sa ba da da la lo cha lombra la mia valo ta dal mio desira. I'm going to return with the A and E vowel next video.